Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Okay. Are you all fine?
Yes.
Did you take your breakfast?
Yes.
May I know what is your breakfast? Oh, that's why you are looking so curiosity to interest to listen my class. Okay. First of all, I am very happy to introduce myself. This is Saujanya Medudula. I am from Vemlavada and I am a teacher trainee in Government Diet Karimnagar. Okay. I think you are eagerly waiting to listen my class. Shall we move to our topic?
Yes.
Okay. Before going to our topic, as usually I want to ask a question. Please do respond to my question. Who ruled our country more than 200 years? Yes, Britishers ruled our country more than 200 years. And Britishers belonged to British Empire. Can you guess what is our title of our topic?
British Empire.
Yes, British Empire in India. What is our topic? Okay, Britishers ruled our country more than 200 years. Okay, and before that, I would like to ask some questions. Okay, on Republic Day, where does the Prime Minister hoist the flag? Yes, on Republic Day, the Prime Minister hoists the flag at Red Fort. Do you know who did build the Red Fort? Yes, Shah Jahan built the Red Fort. And here Shah Jahan was one of the Mughal emperors. And do you know who was the last Mughal emperor? Yes, Aurangzeb was the last Mughal emperor and he belonged to Mughal Empire. Okay? Which empire did he belong to? Yes, Mughal Empire. And Aurangzeb was the last powerful Mughal emperor. And the emperor Aurangzeb established or enlarged a very large part of territory. Do you know the meaning of territory? Yes. Territory means a large place under the control of a ruler. Okay, and Aurangzeb established a very large part of territory, and that territory was called India. There were Mughal governors and zamindars presented in the period of Mughal Empire. Okay, Mughal governors and zamindars presented in the period of Mughal Empire. And in that time, Delhi was the effective center of Mughal Empire. And Aurangzeb was died in 1707 AD. In which year? Yes, 1707 AD. After his death, the Mughal Empire broke up into so many small kingdoms. Okay, the Mughal Empire broke up into so many small kingdoms or small provinces, and that small provinces were ruled by these Mughal governors and zamindars. Is it clear? Are you following me? Okay. And after the decline of Mughal Empire, Delhi could no longer function as an effective center. Okay, and the end of the 17th century, Britishers came to our India and empowered their political organization and took charge all over India. Okay, and Britishers came to India by a small trading company. Do you know the company? Yes, exactly. Which company? May I rub it? East India Company. Let us know about East India Company. Here, East India Company established in 1600 AD. Okay? In 1600 AD, East India Company was established. In that time, Elizabeth I is the Queen of England. Okay? It's an England company, and in that time, Elizabeth I is the Queen of England, and she granted a charter for the East India Company. Do you know the Charter of East India Company? According to that charter, no other England company could compete with the East India Company. Okay? No other England company could compete with the East India Company. And with this charter, the traders of East India Company ventured across the oceans and started searching for lands which buy goods at cheap price or low cost and carry them back to their country and sell at higher prices. Okay? In 1600 AD, the East India Company was established, and in that time, Elizabeth I is the Queen of England. What is the charter of East India Company? Yes, exactly. No other England company could compete with the East India Company. Okay? And East India Company followed mercantilism. Okay? Okay? East India Company followed mercantilism. Do you know the meaning of mercantile? Mercantile means trade. And here, mercantilism is a business trade of the traders of East India Company. Okay? Mercantilism is a business enterprise. And the main aim of the mercantilism is to earn profit primarily through their trade. Okay? What is the main aim of mercantilism? Okay. The main aim of the mercantilism is to earn profit primarily. This is the first thing. And the traders of this company do not compete with the other trading companies. Okay? This is all about mercantilism. And what is the charter of East India Company? Yes, exactly. No other England company could compete with the East India Company. But some European companies sailed down across the oceans. Okay? And here this is the continent Africa. Okay? And they reached the west coast of Africa, and here this is the west coast of Africa and Cape of Good Hope. They reached the Cape of Good Hope and they started their trade in Cape of Good Hope, and then they started their traveling from here, and they reached the west coast places of India. Do you know the west coast places of India? Yes, Goa, Mumbai, Karnataka, Kerala and Gujarat. These are the west coastal places in India. And they reached one of the west coastal places, Goa. And then they started their trade. Okay? Do you know who had discovered sea route to India? Yes, Vasco da Gama. Discovered sea route to India, and in 1498. Okay, in which year? 1498. Vasco da Gama was discovered sea route to India in 1498, and he is a Portuguese. Okay. So first the Portuguese traders started their trade in India. Okay. Do you know the Holland people? Yes, Holland people were also called Dutch. After Portuguese traders, Dutch came to India for trade. Okay, and after them French people came to India for trade. Okay, here these all are the European companies. Okay, do you know the reason behind that all the European companies wanted to trade in India? Okay, fine, I will tell you. Because India produced the fine quality of cotton and silk. Okay, India produced the fine quality of cotton and silk. This is the first thing. And the second thing is India also produced spices like cloves. Do you know this meaning of spices? Yes. India also produced the spices like cloves, cardamom, cinnamon, and pepper. Okay, these were the products of India, and these products had a great demand in the European countries. That's why all the European companies wanted to trade in India, and they also fought among themselves to trade in India. And the European companies brought their armies from their countries and they started fighting each other to continue their trade in India. Are you following me? Yes. Okay, and they also fought with the local rulers of India. Okay, in this way the European companies empowered their army's power in India and become so strong. Okay, what did we learn up to now? Yes, somewhat about Mughal Empire, and the next East India Company, mercantilism, and how all the European companies started their trade in India. Okay, shall I pose some questions on our topic? Okay, when did the East India Company was established? 1600. Yes, in 1600 AD the East India Company was established. Who had discovered sea route to India? Yes, Vasco da Gama discovered sea route to India. In which year? 1498. And what are the main products of India? Cotton, silk, pepper, cloves, cardamom, and cinnamon. Okay, this is my topic. Tomorrow I will make you aware of the revolt of 1857. Thank you.